Så lilla vän, timman för dig hem igen. Om du går vilse, natten är lång, tusen stjärnors urtidssång, dimmorna dansar. Sov lilla vän, skogen vaktar värmer dig. Om du är frusen, Så lilla vän, timman för dig hem igen. Om du går vilsen, natten är lång, tusen stjärnors urtidssång, dimmorna dansar. Så lilla vän, skogen vaktar, värmer dig. Om du är frusen,
Check 1. Check.
Så lilla vän, timman för dig hem igen. Om du går vilse, natten är lång, tusen stjärnors urtidssång, dimmorna dansar. Sov lilla vän, skogen vaktar värmer dig. Om du är frusen, Sov lilla vän. Skogen vaktar värmer dig. Om du är frusen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, and proud alumni. It is a privilege to welcome you all today. There's a quiet poetry in this morning, a pause between history and hope. Welcome to the University of Peradeniya's Founders Day and Alumni Excellence Award Ceremony 2025. Welcome to the university once again. Like the iconic trees that line our campus, this university was planted with care and nurtured by minds and dared to imagine a better world. Today, we stand in the shade of that legacy, reflecting on our roots and celebrating how far we have come. As John Dewey once said, education is life itself, and the lives we honor today, our distinguished awardees, truly embody that spirit. We are also grateful for the presence of our academic and administrative leadership. So, let us begin with gratitude, with pride, and with deep respect for all who carry the torch forward. We now turn to a moment rooted in our heritage, the lighting of the traditional oil lamp, a gesture that invokes clarity, enlightenment, and auspicious beginnings. May I respectfully invite our distinguished guests to step forward and light the lamp. His Excellency, Mr. Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives, Professor Sarath Abeyakone, Governor of Central Province, Sri Lanka, Professor Terence Madhujit, the Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Professor Ranjit Pallegama, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the former Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Mr. K.A.B. Damunupola, Registrar, University of Peradeniya, Mr. A.M.N.B. Arampath, Bursa, University of Peradeniya, Mr. R. Maheshwaran, Librarian, University of Peradeniya. Representing all deans of faculties, Professor B.M.H.S.K. Bannahekar, the Dean of Faculty of Dental Sciences, University of Peradeniya. Representing all directors of postgraduate institutes and centers, Professor Vasanta Atukorala, the Director of Postgraduate Institute of Humanities and Social Sciences, Faculty of Arts, University of Peradeniya. Emeritus Professor S.A. Kulasurya, representing the awardees of the Alumni Excellence Awards. And Dr. Piyumali K. Pereira, Coordinator of the University of Peradeniya Alumni Excellence Award Ceremony 2025. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I kindly invite the following dignitaries to take their seats at the high table. Our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives. Professor Sarath Abeyakone, Governor of Central Province, Sri Lanka. Professor Terence Madhujith, the Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya. Professor Ranjit Pallegama, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya. And finally, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, former Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the University Anthem. To begin this morning's proceedings, it is my privilege to invite someone who needs no introduction within these halls, Professor Terence Madhujith, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya. As a respected scholar and a steady guide, Professor Terence Madhujith has led this university with clarity, care, and a deep commitment to its academic mission and values. Sir, may we now invite you to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, Mr. Eric Wash, the High Commissioner of Canada in Sri Lanka, for Sri Lanka and Maldives, the Honorable Governor of Central Province, Professor Sarath S. Abeyakon, former Vice Chancellor, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ranjit Pallegama, Directors of Postgraduate Institutes, Deans of Faculties, the Librarian, the Acting Registrar, Bursa, the Chairperson of Alumni Association of University of Peradeniya, Heads of Departments, Academic Staff Members, Non-Academic Staff Members, Directors of other centers, esteemed Council Members, most especially the distinguished awardees, alumni awardees of two categories, their family members, relatives, the Deputy High Commissioner of Canada in Sri Lanka, Ms. Gwen Timeli, and all other members from the diplomatic corps, invitees, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. What a day is today. Today, we are celebrating few things. Most importantly, Your Excellency, Canada's birthday, Canada Day, that commemorates the establishment of Confederation way back in 1867, July 1st. And today is our birthday, 83rd birthday of University of Peradeniya. So let's put our hands together to celebrate both Happy Canada Day, Your Excellency, and happy birthday, University of Peradeniya. It's with great pleasure and deep sense of honor that I warmly welcome all of you to this August gathering where we celebrate Founders Day, Alumni Excellence Award Ceremony, as well as Canada Day. Today marks a special day in our university's proud history as we celebrate the 83rd anniversary of University of Peradeniya. Coincidentally, today is also the Canada Day. I recall that we commemorated Diamond Jubilee 8 years ago. At that time, our Vice Chancellor was Professor Upul B. Disanayaka, who is in front of me. Thank you very much, sir, for celebrating the Diamond Jubilee. Ever since, we did not have a chance to celebrate, but in 2023, we celebrated. That was first time after the celebration of Diamond Jubilee. And unfortunately, we could not continue this tradition last year because of some other turmoils developed in the university system. But here we are celebrating in a different manner. And today is, for another reason, it goes to the history. Today is totally different day because we are celebrating our great distinguished alumni. Thank you very much, sir, Professor Lamawansa, who initiated this a couple of years ago, but we could not get it off ground. Today, it became a reality. So we are celebrating 20 odd alumni of University of Peradeniya. Founded in 1942 by Sir Ivy Jennings, for 600 students, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, right now we have more than 15,600 students. This is a house to 9 faculties, 4 postgraduate institutions, nearly 13,000 postgraduate students and another 10,000 distance learners. We have grown to massive proportions over the last 8 decades. We are blessed with nearly 850 academic staff members, altogether 4,500 academic both and non-academic staff members, the largest and the most comprehensive university in this country. And we have been always ranked number 1 by most of the ranking organizations, and even a couple of weeks ago, we were ranked within the first top 2,000 universities in the entire world, Your Excellency. Only 3 universities were selected and we came top of the list out of the 3 universities in the country. Our alumni are living testament to university's excellence. Around the world, they have made invaluable contributions in every field you imagine. Let me take an example from the United States. I happened to be at Chicago, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign a few months ago. There I happened to see the Beckman Coulter Institute, Beckman Institute. There are many Beckman Institutes now. Those who are in the field of science, they know very well. Beckman Coulter, Arnold O. Beckman was a founder, inventor of spectrophotometer, handheld pH meter, and many instruments that you are using now in science and biomedicine, biomedical sciences. Inventor was Beckman, Arnold Beckman. So Beckman graduated from University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign long ago, and after 35 years, he became a billionaire. He became a very good entrepreneur in the entire country. His earnings every year by 2017, it was 5.8 billion US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. So after 35 years, he wanted to give back to his place, and he developed Beckman Institute at Urbana-Champaign, which is a house for many inventors and innovators, ladies and gentlemen. Our alumni, University of Peradeniya, according to our estimates, we have produced over 130,000 graduates during the past 83 years, if our estimates are correct. And they are doing wonderful job in different countries. And they have never forgotten University of Peradeniya. I can give you one good example. During the most difficult times, 3 years ago in 2022, we had severe unrest among our students, and there were some unfortunate incidents as well. At that point, alumni associations from Australia, mostly I should specifically mention, they phoned up and asked what's going on in this country. Basically, we explained, okay, this is what is happening. And they said, okay, we will give you our financial assistance, you recruit professional counselors. Again, thanks to the initiative of former Vice Chancellor, we were able to establish this CAPSU, Center for Psychological Support. And they provided financial assistance to hire professional counselors. I should thank Alumni Association. This is just one example. They have contributed in numerous ways. So that is the importance of our alumni, ladies and gentlemen. This year, again, for the first time in the history, the University of Peradeniya proudly honors distinguished alumni in 2 categories, recognizing their excellence and unwavering commitment. So, Your Excellency, we are deeply honored by your presence today. You were here yesterday as well, celebrating Canada Day for the first time maybe in the history. The Canada Day was celebrated outside of the hustle and bustle of Colombo. And Your Excellency, you chose the best option to go out of Colombo. You chose University of Peradeniya. My heartfelt gratitude to you. And Honorable Governor, he's not a stranger for us. He happened to be one of the former Vice Chancellors and also former Deans of Faculty of Engineering and Professor of Civil Engineering. Your presence is gratitude for us. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, the Deans, Directors, Librarian, Heads of Departments, the Acting Registrar, the Bursa, and all academic and non-academic staff members, your presence is extremely important and your support was enormous. A very warm welcome to our distinguished Governing Council members, all others, especially awardees and their families. Thank you for accepting our invitation and being here in person. I know that some of our distinguished alumni, they are they are not in good health, some of them. So, but still, their commitment is such that they wanted to be here in person. Your achievements bring honor not only to yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, but to the University of Peradeniya and to the entire country. Let me take, although there's a formal vote of thanks towards end, I should mention few names. Many of you helped us. I should specifically mention a few names. One, Ms. Subodha Panditratna, the Assistant Registrar. He is no more with us. He left the university a couple of days ago. But she spent a lot of time, and she was the tower of strength to organize this alumni celebrations. And Mr. Abe Vikrama, our PRO, Public Relations Officer, many of them, my staff, Deputy Vice Chancellor's staff, officer staff, they helped a lot in organizing. And I fail in my duty if I don't mention Dr. Pimali Pereira's name. When everybody left, Dr. Pimali Pereira came to rescue me, rescue the university. She did a wonderful job. I have no words to thank. So it's beyond one's expectations. Thank you, Dr. Pimali Pereira. So once again, welcoming all of you. I wish you all a very productive awarding session today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. To reflect on the foundations and ongoing legacy of this university, we are honored to welcome a distinguished academic and a leader, an eminent transplant surgeon and founding dean of Viable University's Faculty of Medicine. He has been a pioneer in medical education and research in Sri Lanka, strengthening the university's academic excellence and outreach. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the former Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, to deliver the Founders' Day speech.
You have lifted me so high, and I'm likely to fall during the next 10-12 minutes. Good morning to all of you. Professor Terence Madhujit, the Vice Chancellor of the University, His Excellency Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner of Canada to Sri Lanka and Maldives. Congratulations, sir, for the Canada Day. And it is always nice to see you, Professor Sarath Abekon, one of our distinguished alumnus, and the Honorable Governor of the Central Province. Professor Ranjit Pallegama, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Deans of the Faculties, former Vice Chancellors, academics, librarian, registrar, Bursa, non-academic staff, President of the AAUP, my good friend, Professor Deepthi Bandaran, ladies and gentlemen. During the next 10 minutes or so, let me highlight a few points about strengthening our legacy and the role of our university and the alumni, some of who are here in this audience. It is a great honor to stand before you on this significant occasion, Founders' Day of the University of Peradeniya, held in conjunction with Alumni Excellence Awards for the first time, as Professor Madhujit mentioned earlier. He played a pivotal role in getting this concept through the different bodies and finally through the council of the university. As someone who has had the privilege of serving this university and getting served by the university for over 3 decades as an academic, culminating in the Vice Chancellor, I feel both pride and gratitude for the legacy we celebrate today. To the alumni being honored today, some of the faces are very familiar. Sirs and madams, congratulations. On a day like this, we must pause to reflect on the visionaries who gave shape to this remarkable institution. Our founders, statesmen, educators, administrators believed that Sri Lanka deserved a world-class university. We owe a particular debt to Sir Ivor Jennings, our first Vice-Chancellor. His Excellency heard a lot about Sir Ivor Jennings yesterday and this morning. His ideas shaped not only our physical campus, but our intellectual spirit. In his own words, I quote, "The university is more than a teaching establishment. It is a community with a life and spirit of its own, a community which the student, for the always remain a student and never leaves." And distinguished alumni, you are back here today. This vision lives on the beauty of our campus, in its vibrant academic community, and its broad inclusivity, both as the staff and students, and also our engagement with society. This university has had a great impact on the individuals who went through this university, and also the Sri Lankan society and beyond. If we were to imagine a Sri Lanka without this university, or one that was never established at such scale, we would see a country today with far fewer opportunities, or opportunities would have come much later than this university helped the country to achieve. The university gave hope to bright young men and women and opened doors to talented individuals from every corner of this island, regardless of background, ethnicity, or religion. It is well and truly a national university that caters to all parts of this country. It gave them not only degrees, but aspirations, identity, direction, and also opportunities for upward social mobility. That spirit of openness reflects Sir Ivor Jennings' background and himself, who rose from humble beginnings and believed education should be for all. Dear Sir Ivor Jennings, if you were alive today, you would appreciate that this university has shown the resilience you exhibited in your personal and professional life, inclusivity, and the excellence among many other attributes a world-class university should possess. And as we heard from Professor Madhujit, we are among the top 8 to 10% of world universities, whatever the scale, the rating scales used for ranking. I can't think of any other institutions or agencies in Sri Lanka which belongs to the top 8 to 10% of world similar institutions. We have achieved all this, and our degrees are recognized world over. Our graduates, they do excellent work all over. You said, sir, last night that in Canada, the largest communities from abroad comes from Sri Lanka. I would say the majority, maybe the academics rather graduates who have gone through our university system. All these were achieved despite many adversaries that we faced in the country and also in the universities. As we reflect on our journey, it becomes clear that the true strength of this university lies not in the buildings, but in its people, and especially in its alumni. Spread across the globe and successful in countless fields, our alumni are living proof of Peradeniya's excellence and legacy. However, like in many universities in the world, the relationship between alumni and the university, Peradeniya, has enormous potential to grow. We must pursue to expand our links, not only for nostalgic reasons, but for mutual advancement. Let me highlight a couple of points. Our alumni are ambassadors. Their success enhances our reputation. They offer mentorship, internships, funding, feedback, and many other things. In return, they remain connected to an institution and a meaning part of their lives in this country and the university, of course. The university must therefore actively nurture these bonds, both through alumni associations and direct individual connections. The establishment of an alumni office 2 years ago, again, Professor Madhujit worked hard, and though still maturing, is a vital step in that direction, where we give a platform for the alumni associations and the groups, and also the individuals to work with the university. I must thank the council then and the university community for supporting us to take not only that decision, some very important initiatives in expanding our alumni university links. Few things that we have done in the recent past, trying to expand our network. We must map and mobilize the vast reservoir of talent our alumni represent, from boardrooms to classrooms, hospitals to development zones. The alumni gathering in Colombo 2 years ago was aimed at linking all our distinguished alumni, influential, and it was just a beginning. I'm sure the current administration will work hard to expand on that. We celebrate the achievements of our alumni. Recognition through awards, publications, and digital media, which is as easy today, is a powerful motivator and also a source of inspiration for current students. Today's event, held for the first time, too, is another way of celebrating alumni achievements and honoring them. And also, it is a prestige for us to recognize their achievement. We should create clear pathways for contributions. There are many alumni who are willing to give back but don't know how. Opportunities must be visible and transparent. Maybe simple things like guest lectures, scholarships, mentorships, joint research, or even major development projects. A stellar example is partnership that Dr. Sivalingam Sivanandan from USA, that Professor Madhujit, I think, was in Chicago to meet him as well, and has benefited already 6 faculties over several years. And also, I fondly remember the contribution made by Professor Gunawardana from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, and also Professor Lakshman Samaranayaka, Faculty of Dental Sciences, to establish high-end, high-value research and welfare funds. And also at this juncture, I remember with gratitude the assistance of several alumni organizations and individuals in establishing scholarships such as those implemented under Working Student Scholarship Program, and the first time in Sri Lanka when they were most needed during the recent troubled times. Alumni return partly to buildings, but not solely. But they return to memories. Let us preserve traditions, natural beauty, and campus culture. Alumni are a great resource to help preserve them. Already many of them have completed projects in different faculties. I appreciate them. Events, reunions, and heritage projects rekindle their connections for which the university has been supporting without any hesitation. I'm confident that the initiatives that we collectively taken during the last 2-3 years will be continued, and it will be for the betterment of our university. To truly honor our founders who had vision for this university, we must look beyond daily operations. It was difficult 3 years ago. Somehow or the other, we try to do that. Long-term strategic planning is vital. For the first time after the initial long-term planning, our academics, the council, stakeholders got together, and over a period of a year, we developed what is known as Centenary Development Plan. It was approved by the Parliament as a concept for us to achieve, and it is so flexible. Individual departments and the faculties can chip in and put in what they want to develop, and with a vision for the university. It is an example where one prominent alumnus was, I would say, solely responsible for getting it through the Parliament. And that is how and where the alumni can contribute to the betterment of the university. Dear ladies and gentlemen, and also members of the head table, let us recommit ourselves to the ideals of Peradeniya. Its excellence, service without expectation, and there are so many alumni who are working with the university without anything expecting in return, and also learning without limits. Let every alumnus take one step towards reconnecting and also bringing in not only alumni, others you know who can help this university and our society. Together we can build a network of support, trust, and excellence that uplift the university and through it our society. May the University of Peradeniya continue to be a place where minds are ignited, lives are transformed, and futures are built. Professor Terence Madhujit, thank you for inviting me. Probably this will be my last public speech in this Senate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for that rich reflection. Illuminate paths across continents, across disciplines, and across generations. They are the thinkers and change makers, the quiet revolutionaries whose impact has outgrown the walls where it first took root. With each name we call, we are not simply presenting an award, we are opening a chapter, a story of learning turned into legacy. Each award reminds us that when knowledge is pursued with purpose, it becomes a light that travels far, sometimes seen, often felt, always remembered. So, let us celebrate not only their achievements, but the spirit of Peradeniya that lives on in all they do. As we prepare to honor the first set of awardees, it is my privilege to invite our chief guest, His Excellency, Mr. Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives, to kindly assist in presenting the first 7 Excellence Awards representing the faculties of Agriculture, Allied Health Sciences and Arts. May I now invite the recipients, one by one, to come forward as their citations are read.
Mr. Tilina Hettiarachchi. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Young Alumni Impact Award to Mr. Tilina Hettiarachchi for outstanding early career contributions to entomological research and biodiversity conservation. Currently pursuing doctoral studies in entomology at the University of Manitoba, Canada, he is investigating the genetic diversity and evolutionary history of wild bees in the Canadian prairies using advanced phylogenomic techniques. Building on a master's degree at the same institution, Mr. Tilina Hettiarachchi has already described 8 new bee species. A gifted taxonomist and science communicator, his macrophotography has been internationally recognized, featured in exhibitions, journals, and the World Insect Calendar by the Entomological Society of America for 2 consecutive years. A leader among peers, Mr. Tilina Hettiarachchi has also served as the president of the Entomology Graduate Student Association and continues to inspire through workshops and outreach. The university proudly honors his aspiration to revise the taxonomy of Sri Lanka's native bee fauna, which highlights a profound commitment to science and conservation rooted in national pride.
Mr. Tilina Hettiarachchi is unable to be with us today. Accepting the award on his behalf is Dr. Chandima Dhanapala, Head of the Department of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Faculty of Science, University of Peradeniya.
Professor H.P.M. Gunasena. The University of Peradeniya proudly honors Professor H.P.M. Gunasena with the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award for his extraordinary contributions to agricultural education, research, and national development. Professor Gunasena has served with distinction as a senior professor, head of Department of Crop Science, Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Director of the Postgraduate Institute of Agriculture, and Rector of Wimber Campus. He was also the advisor to the Minister of Agriculture in 2008 and 2009 and the chairman of Coconut Research Board of Sri Lanka. A fellow of the National Academy of Sciences and recipient of the Lifetime Presidential Award and Vidyanidhi National Honour, Professor Gunasena's visionary leadership helped establish multiple universities and national research strategies. He initiated key international partnerships, advanced postgraduate training, and introduced innovative teaching practices that transformed agricultural education. Thus, he was awarded 3 DSCs by Rajarata, Wimber, and Sabaragamu universities. He was instrumental in introducing a novel teaching method program to the teaching staff, leading to establishment of staff development centers at the University of Peradeniya and other universities in Sri Lanka. As Executive Director of Council for Agricultural Research Policy, he led Sri Lanka's first National Agricultural Research Plan and forged vital global collaborations. With over 275 publications, 30 textbooks, and 53 consultancies for organizations including FAO, World Bank, and British Department for International Development, his impact is profound and enduring. Among the many international meritorious awards in his career, Senior Fellow of the East-West Center, Hawaii Gold Medal awarded by the Asian Agricultural Research and Development Fund are some noteworthy recognitions. Professor Gunasena exemplifies academic excellence, leadership, and service to his country and beyond.
Professor H.P.M. Gunasena, with deep respect and warm congratulations, please accept your well-deserved honor.
Professor Kapila Gunasekara. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Professor Kapila G.A. Gunasekara for his distinguished service in academia, university administration and national development. A graduate of the University of Peradeniya with a BSc in agriculture, he went on to earn his MSc from the Asian Institute of Technology and PhD from Virginia Tech, USA. He received a DSc honorary from the Sabaragamuwa University and is currently an emeritus professor of the University of Peradeniya. Professor Gunasekara served the University of Peradeniya for decades in key roles including professor and head of the Department of Agricultural Engineering, Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Director of Student Welfare, National Coordinator on Forest Hydrology, member of the UGC Standing Committee on Agriculture, Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, part-time chairman of the National Institute of Fisheries and Nautical Engineering and the Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya from 2000 to 2006. His leadership was instrumental in advancing educational reform, institutional governance and academic excellence. He contributed nationally as a consultant to numerous government and international agencies, including the Ministry of Planning and Plan Implementation, Coconut Development Authority of Sri Lanka, International Irrigation Management Institute, Sugarcane Research Institute, US Agency for International Development, Swedish Cooperative Center of Sweden and Norwegian Agency for Development Cooperation. His service extended to PGIA, the National Institute of Education, and the University of Vocational Technology is exceptional. A Fellow of the National Academy of Sciences, Professor Gunasekara has made enduring contributions to agricultural engineering, higher education and national policy. His legacy of scholarship, leadership and public service continues to inspire future generations.
Professor Kapila Gunasekara, congratulations sir. Please join us to receive your award.
Mr. Chancellor, the University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Young Alumni Impact Award to Mr. Chancellor for his outstanding contributions to biomedical industry and healthcare education. With over 14 years of experience, Mr. Vikramarachchi serves as a senior manager at Analytical Instruments Private Limited, Colombo. He is currently reading for an LLB at the Open University of Sri Lanka, reflecting his dedication to continuous learning. A proud alumnus, Mr. Vikramarachchi has been a committed academic contributor to the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, University of Peradeniya, serving for nearly a decade as a visiting lecturer in biomedical instrumentation and laboratory management for the BSc Honours in Medical Laboratory Science degree program. With extensive foreign training and practical expertise, he also conducts technical training for healthcare professionals locally and regionally. His active engagement in training, research supervision and mentoring reflects his strong support for the academic and professional development of students. With deep industry insight and a passion for innovation, he exemplifies the University of Peradeniya's values of service, excellence and leadership in healthcare education. The university proudly honors his enduring support and service with this award.
Mr. Vikramarachchi, please come forward sir and accept our warmest congratulations and this award.
Dr. Palitha Ratnayaka. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Dr. Palitha Ratnayaka for his outstanding contributions to pathology and medical education. Dr. Palitha Ratnayaka is a consultant histopathologist at the National Hospital Kandy and a Fulbright Fellow in Dermatopathology, UCSF. Dr. Ratnayaka has rendered over 2 decades of exceptional service in histopathology, cytopathology and medical education. Dr. Ratnayaka is especially recognized for his unwavering support to the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, University of Peradeniya since its inception. As a key academic collaborator, he has contributed immensely to the BSc Honours in Medical Laboratory Science degree program through teaching, laboratory training and curriculum development. His leadership in establishing the Molecular Pathology Unit at National Hospital Kandy and his research in dermatopathology and cancer diagnostics further reflect his commitment to innovation and excellence. Through education, mentorship and public engagement, Dr. Ratnayaka exemplifies the University of Peradeniya's core values, and his continuous support will strengthen the field of medical laboratory science in Sri Lanka. In honor of his service, leadership and lasting impact, the University of Peradeniya is proud to recognize Dr. Palitha Ratnayaka with this distinguished award.
Dr. Palitha Ratnayaka, we are proud to invite you forward with warm congratulations.
Late Emeritus Professor Leslie Gunawardena. The University of Peradeniya is honoured to confer the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award on late Emeritus Professor Leslie Gunawardena in recognition of his exceptional scholarship, visionary academic leadership and distinguished public service. Emeritus Professor Leslie Gunawardena was an eminent Sri Lankan historian, intellectual and academic whose work left an indelible mark on South Asian historiography. A Marxist scholar of great depth, he revolutionized the study of medieval Sri Lankan society through his pioneering research on Buddhist monasticism and hydraulic civilizations, challenging nationalist historiographies. Educated at the University of Ceylon in 1960 and a PhD from School of Oriental and African Studies, University of London, he joined the University of Peradeniya, later serving with distinction as Dean of the Faculty of Arts in 1991 and the Vice Chancellor from 1997 to 2000. A prolific writer, his Rope and Plough 1979 remains seminal. Politically active, he was Communist Party member and briefly served as Minister of Science and Technology in 2000 and 2001. His multilingual scholarship and critiques of ethnic narrative cemented his legacy as a leading South Asian historian. Professor Gunawardena's scholarship combined rigorous methodology with a deep commitment to social justice, earning him recognition as one of South Asia's most influential historians. The University of Peradeniya honors his enduring legacy with profound respect.
This award is presented posthumously to the late Emeritus Professor Leslie Gunawardena in recognition of his outstanding contributions. Accepting the award on his behalf is Professor Ramani Hettiarachi, Acting Head of the Department of History, Faculty of Arts, University of Peradeniya.
Mr. K.A.H. Kalugampitiya. The University of Peradeniya proudly confers the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Mr. K.A. Hubert Kalugampitiya in recognition of his leadership, commitment and dedication, upholding the enduring values of the university and the nation. A graduate in commerce from the University of Ceylon, Peradeniya, he further earned a postgraduate diploma in technical education from the University of Leeds, United Kingdom, and a master's in agricultural economics from the University of Peradeniya. A dynamic student leader, he served as the president of the Buddhist Brotherhood in 1970 and as the elected president of the ASU and University Student Union in 1971 and 1972. His distinguished academic and educational administration career encompassed roles as a lecturer, senior lecturer, head of department, additional secretary, and director general of the Ministry of Technical Education. As the founding Director General of the University of Vocational Technology and a devoted alumni leader, he continues to embody the enduring values of Peradeniya.
Mr. K.A.H. Kalugampitiya, congratulations sir. Please step forward to receive this honor. As we conclude the first set of awards, we extend our heartfelt thanks to His Excellency, Mr. Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives, for graciously joining us in honoring our distinguished alumni. We now move on to the next chapter of recognition, celebrating excellence from the faculties of Dental Sciences, Engineering and Management. It is with great honor that we now invite Professor Sarath Abeyakone, Governor of Central Province, Sri Lanka, to kindly join us and present the next 5 Excellence Awards.
Professor M.A.M. Siddique. The University of Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Professor M.A.M. Siddique, an esteemed alumnus and academic leader whose distinguished career in oral medicine and maxillofacial surgery spans over 4 decades. A graduate of the University of Ceylon, Peradeniya in 1972, he earned the fellowship in dental surgery of the Royal College of Surgeons of England following advanced clinical training in UK. Joining the Faculty of Dental Sciences, University of Peradeniya in 1991, he served 3 terms as head of the Department of Oral Medicine and Periodontology and was instrumental in establishing the Dental Radiology Division. His service spans to Sri Lanka's Ministry of Health, the British NHS and consultant roles in Saudi Arabia. Professor in 2007 and served as chairman of the PGIM Board of Study in Dental. Siddique has over 50 publications, numerous international presentations and a patent on the anti-candidal effects of black tea polyphenols. A recipient of prestigious fellowship and a Presidential Research Award, he has significantly advanced dental education, research and clinical practice in Sri Lanka and beyond. In honor of his service, leadership and lasting impact, the University of Peradeniya is proud to recognize Professor M.A.M. Siddique with this distinguished award.
Professor Siddique, with warm congratulations, we invite you to accept this recognition.
Dr. Hilary Curry. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Dr. Hilary Curry, an accomplished general dental practitioner and advocate for dental education whose career spans over 4 decades since graduating from the Faculty of Dental Sciences in 1972. A strong advocate for postgraduate dental education, he has played a pivotal role in curriculum development for programs in general dental practice and sports medicine at the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine. He has authored 2 books, published over 37 scholarly articles, and delivered 3 prestigious orations and numerous invited lectures globally. Dr. Curry has supported undergraduate dental education at his alma mater and established a gold medal to honor student leadership annually. His leadership extends nationally and internationally, having served as president of the OPA, Sri Lankan Dental Association, College of General Dental Practitioners and the Commonwealth Dental Association, and as vice president of the Asia Pacific Dental Federation. He has also served with distinction on the Sri Lanka Medical Council. His numerous honors include the OPA National Award, the Commonwealth Award for Dentistry, and a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Asia Pacific Dental Federation. His excellence in service, leadership, and professional commitment is recognized with this distinguished award.
Dr. Hilary Curry, we are honored to invite you forward and congratulations, sir, on this well-earned award.
Engineer Nuhuman Marikkar. The University of Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Engineer Mr. Muhammad Nuhuman Marikkar for his exemplary contributions to engineering and infrastructure development. He holds a BSc Engineering degree, MSc in Project Management and Postgraduate Diploma in Industrial Engineering, corporate membership in the Institute of Engineers in Sri Lanka and UK. A chartered electrical engineer with over 3 decades of experience in Sri Lanka Electricity Company, Ceylon Electricity Board and LTL Holdings Private Limited, he currently serves as the CEO of LTL Group. Since joining LTL in 1997, he spearheaded the company's power transmission business, securing landmark projects including Horana Substation and Kupule Power Project transmission lines, the 24 MW Lakdanavi, 100 MW Heladanavi and the pioneering 300 MW Keravalapitia power plants, saving the nation over 55 billion rupees annually. His leadership in power transmission and innovation in transport logistics and seawater desalination technology, including recognition from the General Electric. Mr. Marikkar has co-authored research papers on gas turbine technology and directed power projects totaling over 1,400 megawatt capacity across Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Oman, Maldives and Nepal. Mr. Marikkar also contributes to engineering scholarship and professional development to the Faculty of Engineering Alumni Association and mentorship programs. His enduring impact exemplifies the values of excellence, innovation and national service upheld by his alma mater.
Mr. Marikkar, congratulations, sir. We warmly invite you to receive your award.
Engineer Ruwan Edirisinghe. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Engineer Mr. Ruwan Edirisinghe for his outstanding achievements in engineering entrepreneurship and industry leadership. A civil engineering graduate of the University of Peradeniya and holder of a postgraduate diploma in construction management from the University of Moratuwa. He is the visionary founder and managing director of RN Constructions. Under his leadership, the RN Group has grown into a major industrial force with over 10 manufacturing facilities spanning steel buildings, ready-mix concrete and cement products. Engineer Edirisinghe has held key national and regional leadership roles including President of the SARC Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, Chairman of the Ceylon National Chamber of Industries and Council Member of the Sri Lanka Standards Institution and ISO. His contributions have been recognized with multiple entrepreneurship and engineering awards, including the Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2008 and the IESL Engineering Entrepreneur Merit Awards in 2014 and 2015. As a passionate supporter of education, he currently offers 100 scholarships for undergraduate students of the University of Peradeniya in the faculties of Engineering, Science and Arts, reflecting his enduring commitment to nurturing future generations of Sri Lankan engineers and professionals. In appreciation of his remarkable service, dedication and significant contributions, the University of Peradeniya proudly honors Mr. Ruwan Edirisinghe with this esteemed award.
Mr. Ruwan Edirisinghe, congratulations on this well-earned honor. Please come forward to accept your award.
And dedicated service to his alma mater. Mr. Kodituaku is currently serving as the Assistant Manager of Lean Enterprise at Prim Intimates Private Limited, leading operations across Sri Lanka, China, Indonesia and Vietnam. A multifaceted leader, he holds a Bachelor of Business Administration Honours in Operations Management from University of Peradeniya, MBA from Cardiff Metropolitan University UK, Diploma in Management Accounting UK and Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management from NIBM and multiple professional certifications in Lean, TPM and Auditing. A university sports colorsman and cricket captain, he has remained deeply engaged with the Faculty of Management, contributing as a mentor, guest speaker across academic initiatives since 2019. His leadership, commitment to operational excellence and continuous support to student development embody the values upheld by the University of Peradeniya.
Mr. Sasaka Kodituaku, congratulations. It is our honor to invite you forward to receive your award. As we conclude the second set of awards, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Professor Sarat Abeyakone, Governor of Central Province, Sri Lanka. We now move on to the third set of awards, celebrating excellence from the faculties of Medicine, Science and Veterinary Medicine and Animal Sciences. It is with great honor that we now invite Professor Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, to kindly join us to present the final set of Excellence Awards.
Professor Kalana Madhuwage, the University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Young Alumni Impact Award to to Professor Kalana Maduwake for his outstanding contributions. Professor Kalana Maduwake, an outstanding graduate of the class of 2007 and an elected fellow of the National Academy of Sciences, Sri Lanka, has earned international distinction in snakebite envenoming research. He has authored oceans, holds 5 patents and has an H index of 29 with over 2,500 citations. His pioneering work led to the development of a novel snake antivenom and a clinicianizing clinical treatment locally and globally. His advancement of venom detection-based treatment protocols exemplifies scholarly excellence, innovation, and the enduring values of his alma mater. He has received 6 international and 22 national awards, including 12 presidential awards for research and the CVCD Excellence Award in 2016. New snakes, a lizard, and 14 new freshwater fish species of Sri Lanka. The University of Peradeniya proudly recognizes Professor Maduwake's impactful contributions, innovation, and unwavering commitment with this distinguished honor.
Professor Kalana Maduwake, congratulations, sir. We are honored to invite you forward to receive your well-earned award.
The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Dr. Palitha Abekon for his outstanding contributions to medical education. An international currently serves as the WHO Director General Special Envoy for COVID-19 and Senior Advisor to both WHO and Sri Lanka's Ministry of Health. He is a member of the Global Pandemic Preparedness Monitoring Board and the WHO Global Learning Academy. Dr. Abekon was the first student admitted to Faculty of Medicine, University of Peradeniya, graduating with the MBBS in 1967. He received his Master in Education Technology from the University of Southern California in Los Angeles in 1974 and completed the Master of Public Health from the Harvard School of Public Health in 9 prestigious Taro Takemi Fellowship. He has held many senior global positions, including Director at the WHO Regional Office Representative to India. Dr. Abekon has been the head of the Sri National Authority on Tobacco and Alcohol. His transformative contributions to public health, medical education in the region and tobacco control have earned him prestigious recognitions, including the WHO Director General's Global Tobacco Control Award and multiple international Lifetime Achievement Awards. A prolific author, he has published widely, including recent monographs on COVID-19 pandemic, Sri Lanka's health in transition, and the history of medicine in Sri Lanka. Dr. Abekon exemplifies the values of the university through a lifetime of visionary leadership, scholarship, and global service.
Dr. Palitha Abekon, congratulations, sir, on this well-deserved recognition.
Dr. Asela Gunawardena. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Dr. Asela Priyantha Gunawardena in recognition of his distinguished service and leadership in Sri Lanka's health sector. A graduate of the Faculty of Medicine, University of Peradeniya, Dr. Gunawardena's illustrious career spans over 3 decades, from District Medical Officer to the highest post of Director General of Health Services in Sri Lanka. He has served in both preventive and significantly to institutional development, patient care quality, productivity enhancement, system simplification and development. Dr. Gunawardena holds postgraduate qualifications in medical administration, Buddhist studies and business administration, and is currently pursuing a PhD in Buddhist studies, a recipient of national and international productivity awards. He is also remembered as a university hockey colorsman for 5 consecutive years. His visionary leadership and lifelong commitment to public health makes him a most deserving recipient of this honor.
Dr. Asela Gunawardena, congratulations, sir. Please step forward to receive this award.
Professor Neelakanthi Ratnatunga. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Professor Neelakanthi Ratnatunga, an eminent academic, researcher and consultant histopathologist. As an MBBS graduate, she topped the batch in 1978 and earned a PhD and MD in pathology, Professor Emeritus of Pathology. She held many honorary positions, including Senate Representative to the Council and President of the College of Pathologists of Sri Lanka. Professor Ratnatunga pioneered immunohistochemistry and renal pathology in Sri Lanka, establishing national referral laboratories and transferring vital diagnostic technologies across the country. Her 38-year contribution to undergraduate and postgraduate medical education at the Faculty of Medicine has shaped generations of doctors and researchers. Her groundbreaking researches on IgA nephropathy, CKDU, diethyroidosis, breast carcinoma and leishmaniasis were published widely, achieving an H index of 27 and earned her international recognition, including Commonwealth Fellowship and several national research awards. A fellow of prestigious medical college and a leader in national medical bodies, Professor Neelakanthi Ratnatunga exemplifies a life of service, scholarship and innovation in advancing healthcare and medical science of Sri Lanka.
This award is presented to Professor Neelakanthi Ratnatunga in recognition of her outstanding contributions. Accepting the award on her behalf is Professor Samanna Nayakara, the Dean, Faculty of Medicine, University of Peradeniya.
Professor S.A. Kulasurya. The University of Peradeniya is honoured to present the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Emeritus Professor S. Ananda Kulasurya, an exceptional academic, researcher and national figure in the field of biology. Following a BSc Honours degree in botany in 1966 and a PhD from the University of London, he served the university for over 4 decades, rising to Professor of Microbiology and holding key roles including Head of Department, Dean of the Faculty of Science, Dean of Graduate Studies, University of Peradeniya, during a period of national crisis. The University of Peradeniya reopened for academic work in 1990 during his tenure as Acting Vice Chancellor. Professor Kulasurya joined the National Institute of Fundamental Studies as a part-time visiting professor since its inception in 1983 and worked there until his retirement in 2021. He has authored over 260 scholarly works including books, book chapters and research articles on biological nitrogen fixation and biofertilizers, leading to patented technologies that have significantly impacted sustainable agriculture in Sri Lanka. His efforts were instrumental in establishing the Department of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology and in fostering international academic collaborations. He made international scientist and a professor at the International Rice Research Institute, Philippines, the International Atomic Energy Agency, Vienna, the Weizmann Institute of Science, Israel, Washington State University, USA, and the San Jose State University in California, USA. Professor Kulasurya has also played a transformative role in mentoring students and young academics while contributing to national science policy. A founder fellow of the Institute of Biology, a fellow of the National Academy of Sciences, and a recipient of the National Honour Vidya Nidhi. He exemplifies academic excellence, leadership and selfless service, bringing great honour to his alma mater and country.
Professor S.A. Kulasurya, congratulations sir, and we invite you forward with great pride.
Professor R.P. Gunawardena. The University of Peradeniya proudly presents the Peradeniya Distinguished Alumni Award to Professor R.P. Gunawardena for his outstanding service and contributions to science education. Professor Richard Premasiri Gunawardena, a distinguished alumnus of the University of Peradeniya, graduated with honours in chemistry in.
Since November 2022, he has been serving as High Commissioner to Sri Lanka and Maldives. Throughout his career, Mr. Walsh was held significant positions, including Director General for North America, Director for North Asia, and Coordinator for Middle East and North Africa at Global Affairs Canada. Notably, he contributed to the negotiation of the Ottawa Treaty banning anti-90s. His expertise and commitment to international relations have been instrumental in strengthening ties between Canada and Sri Lanka. Please join me in welcoming His Excellency Mr. Eric Walsh to the podium.
Thanks, everyone. Ayuban, wanakam, assalamu alaikum, bonjour, good morning. Vice Chancellor, Professor Terence Madajit, Governor Sarat Abekun unfortunately had to leave for the engineering event. Professor Lamwa, it's great to see you again. Deputy Vice Chancellor, it's such a wonderful opportunity to be here and to have joined everybody at the head table today. All the deans here, the members of the faculty, the students, all of these impressive alumni and other distinguished guests. It's really an honor and a privilege for me to be here as the chief guest for this Founders Day ceremony and for the Alumni Excellence Awards. As the Vice Chancellor mentioned, we're gathering less than 12 hours after the wonderful reception we had last night at the Vice Chancellor's Lodge to mark Canada Day, which is today. Happy Canada Day, everybody. It's a wonderful place for me to spend it. In my remarks last night, I mentioned that Canada and Sri Lanka have an important history of shared cooperation. This history is built on strong people-to-people ties, and we saw at least one of them in the Alumni Awards as well at the very beginning, even though he couldn't be here today. But it's only natural that those people-to-people ties extend through our partnership with the University of Peradeniya, which is a leading center of higher learning, as all of you know, and as we heard so many times today. The partnership between Canada and the University of Peradeniya has deep historical roots. Canadian assistance first came during the Colombo Plan in the 1950s. I learned last night that the role of WUSC, the World University Services Canada, also played in campus development. Since that time, a number of alumni of Peradeniya have pursued higher studies in Canada. Many of them came back, of course. But that point was highlighted last year when we founded, well, it wasn't we, it was the Sri Lankan academic community in Canada, founded the Canadian Network of Sri Lankan Academics. So many alumni from Canadian universities are represented here at Peradeniya, including more than one person who was up on the head table stage today, besides me. So it's great to see these strong connections. It's really very special to me as the High Commissioner. Since I assumed my role in late 2022, I had the privilege of visiting this beautiful campus on a number of occasions to underline these strong connections with Canada. A few months ago, I had the honor of attending the annual Congress of the Postgraduate Institute of Agriculture as the chief guest. My participation built on the recent project by the Institute on Gendering Water and Climate Science Research in South Asia. That was a project funded by the International Development Research Centre, which is an arm of the Government of Canada. I also had a chance to visit the Agricultural Biotechnology Center at that time and see the impressive work done by the very energetic director. I also attended a research conference hosted by the university in July 2023. That was for another IDRC-funded project that was on using artificial intelligence to detect and contain COVID-19 and future epidemics in Malaysia and Sri Lanka. Another very impressive series of discussions sponsored again by the wonderful people here at the University of Peradeniya. This university has also been a key partner in Canadian-funded projects to advance national languages equality, projects supporting implementation of Sri Lanka's provided for in its legislation. And it's been a means for Canada to share our experience as a bilingual, multicultural, multi-ethnic society which has embraced diversity as a strength. Sri Lanka is a country of boundless potential. It's brimming with intelligent, talented, and hardworking young people, many of whom are on this campus. This university, a much revered institution, is responsible for transforming so many of those young people into the successful contributors to the society that they have become. So as we set our eyes on the future and the challenges that lie ahead, that are with us now, whether that's climate change, we were talking about that this morning, artificial intelligence, or anything that the world may throw at us, the university's students and faculty and alumni will have a critical role to play. So Canada looks forward to walking alongside the University of Peradeniya as we continue this journey together. I wish you all the very best on this Founders Day. I congratulate all of the awarded alumni. It was amazing to hear all of the stories, all of the amazing things that have been done by the alumni of this storied institution. And I wish you continued leaders. Stuti Nandri. Thank you. Merci. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. Now, I kindly invite Professor Terence Madhujit, the Vice-Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, to present a token of appreciation to His Excellency Mr. Eric Walsh, the High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives. Thank you, sir. Behind every moment of elegance and excellence is an invisible network of dedication and diligence. To formally acknowledge and thank all those whose efforts made today's celebration possible, I now invite Dr. Pumali Pereira, Coordinator of the Founders Day and Excellence Awards 2025, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and praise and acknowledge the contribution hard to organize this truly memorable occasion. The Founders Day and University of Peradeniya Alumni Excellence Award Ceremony 2025. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who joined us today to celebrate the outstanding achievements and service of our distinguished alumni. First and foremost, let us thank our awardees, the shining stars of the University of Peradeniya. Your accomplishments inspire not only your fellow alumni, but also the next generation of academics, researchers, and students. You embody and uplift the values, the intellect, and the spirit of excellence that this institution stands for. We are proud of you, and we are deeply honored to recognize your remarkable contributions. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to our chief guest, His Excellency, Mr. Eric Walsh, High Commissioner for Canada in Sri Lanka and Maldives, for gracing this occasion with your presence, delivering the awards to our distinguished awardees, and your insightful words. Your participation has added immense value to this event. With deep sense of appreciation, I thank the Governor of Central Province, Professor Sarath Abekon, distinguishing the occasion with your presence and conferring the awards. I take this opportunity to express my deepest sense of gratitude to our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Terence Madhujit, and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ranjit Pallegama, for your unwavering support and vision in initiating this award ceremony in commemoration of the Founders Day. Your leadership continues to guide the university towards greater heights. Our deepest appreciation goes to our distinguished MD Lamavansa for delivering the Founders Day speech. We were truly privileged to listen to your captivating talk about University of Peradeniya and its significance. I would also like to thank the deans of faculties for nominating the awardees and for their support in providing the information required to prepare the citations. Your support has been instrumental in making this award ceremony possible. Behind every successful event are dedicated individuals who work tirelessly to ensure everything runs smoothly. I extend my gratitude to the organizing committee members for their meticulous planning and seamless execution. From coordinating logistics to managing the Founders Day event, and alumni efforts have not gone unnoticed. To Ms. Subodha Panditaratna, Assistant Registrar, Council and Academic Division, University of Peradeniya, and Mr. Kumudu Vijaysurya, Probationary Lecturer from Department of Zoology, Faculty of Science, for supporting me in coordinating this event. I appreciate your silent yet vital roles in creating such a seamless and elegant event. A special thanks goes to Mr. Asantha Bandara, Curator and the Landscape Division, and Mr. Pushpika Panditaratna, Works coordinating the garlanding and tree planting event. I would also like to thank Mr. Gihan Samaravikrama, Ms. Neeluka Gunaratna, and Ms. Hyacinth Ranasinghe and the staff members from the Office of the Vice Chancellor. Ms. Kusalan Arampanava, Senior Assistant Registrar, and the staff members at the Corporate Management Division, Ms. Inoka Jayasuriya and other staff members from the Office of the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Mr. Mahesh Abhay Vikrama and the staff members of the PRO Office, and the Media Unit of University of Peradeniya. We have been fortunate to be supported by a team of very active and dedicated audiovisual team representing several faculties to handle the videography and the live streaming of this event. Special thanks goes to Ms. Jennifer Dema for comparing throughout the event, and our science undergraduate students Tisari, Timira and Oshada for their support to prepare the citations videos. I would also like to acknowledge the support of